After Palladium recently witnessed this phase of consolidation, we have now seen that structural breakout out of this symmetrical triangle and also out of this resistance level. But coinciding to that, we have actually seen volume delta decreasing, and that obviously begs the question, is this breakout, is this rally actually about to continue here at Palladium, or are we about to see a crash to the bottom? To answer that question, we obviously have to take a look at the most important macroeconomics and fundamentals to actually understand the underlying drivers of this commodity. And so let's have a look at those. By the way, if you like this approach, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and like the video so you don't only miss future update videos, but also support us here on our channel. Thanks for your support. Now let's have a look at the most important cyclical data on the weekly here at Palladium, and what you do see here just empirically is that those few tops that we've seen here in the past have actually coincided to very specific points in time here at the DXY and also at the gold to silver ratio, which are one of the two indicators that we really like to watch closely. You can see that previous to the 2008 financial crisis, we have actually seen that the DXY has weakened and bottomed, and the gold to silver ratio also had a bottom, a local bottom here. And that actually marked the top of this Palladium price here. And we have not only seen that correlation here in 2008, we have also seen it after 2008 here in 2011. In 2011, also the DXY bottomed, and also the gold to silver ratio bottomed. We have seen exactly the same scenario also here after the corona crash. And so that really shows you that we have had this correlation where we had those tops at Palladium actually coincide to a bottom at the dollar. So in other words, the dollar has been quite weak, and we have seen that coincide to the gold to silver ratio also being having a bottom, a local bottom. And we do see quite interesting correlations because we are currently starting to see this gold to silver ratio also fall. We do also have seen this DXY falling, and we have seen Palladium actually also rallying. Now it's really important to note here from the fundamental perspective that we do not have a demand surplus, we do have a supply surplus. In other words, we do have more supply than demand. And that is obviously from the fundamental perspective really concerning to us at Kronos. But at the same time, we have to keep in mind that we do also have this other factor that is obviously influencing the Palladium price, which is the monetary policy and the cyclical data that we are seeing. And obviously from that perspective, we do have this bullish scenario, which is also probably one of the reasons we have seen this rally here at Palladium. We are just having this transition now with interest rates and also the Fed balance sheet where liquidity has been injected. But we do believe also, if you watch our other videos, that a deflationary crash could happen next here at Palladium, as it happened here in 28 and also as it happened here in 2020. And so we might just see it happening as it happened in the past. We might just see history repeat itself. We might see a continuation here at the DXY. We might see a continuation at a weaker dollar here. We might see the gold to silver ratio start to consolidate and then reverse. And then we might see similar things to what we've seen, for example, here in 2008, where we do see Palladium top out, and then we see this reversal not only here at the DXY, but also at the gold to silver ratio. We do believe that is a matter of time. We do believe it might happen, or most certainly happens in 2026, also concerning the rising debt levels. But if you just have a look at the interest rates, you have obviously this correlation that is really showing you that there are always interest rate cuts for a reason, and that is exactly what we are seeing here. We do see that interest rates have been cut here in 2008. They have been cut previous to the corona crash, and we're seeing them being cut right now as well. And so overall, we are quite conservative. We do believe only from the structural and macroeconomic perspective that this rally here at Palladium can actually continue. But if you now consider a longer bull market here, we are quite conservative due to the surplus in supply, which is obviously about to have a bearish effect on palladium prices. But we do also have this cyclical data that obviously would suggest that we do see this deflationary crash happening here, as we've seen it happening in the past. And that would obviously also send palladium prices lower again. Obviously, that could be another beautiful buying opportunity, but if you're searching for a buying opportunity right now, we advise you to watch our latest platinum video, which actually is showing you why platinum could be the best investment for 2026. It's now linked in the right corner. And so I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. If you did, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and like the video so you don't only miss future update videos, but also support us here on our channel. And also make sure to check out our Discord server, which is also linked down below. Thanks for your support. See you the next time. Bye bye.